and I think you know why you're here. We are approaching the 200th cycle of Anarch era, following the downfall of the Incorporated Elysian Republic and the demise of the dread dictator in ages past. We've seen now a free galaxy. And what is the reward for a free galaxy? The encroachment of sectarian, corporate, paramilitary, and religious, crypto-sectarian shenaniganery.
We hate shenanigans.
We just smash cut through a bunch of frames of you guys in like huge Space Marine assault armor, like smashing through plate glass windows, grabbing a child from a burning orphanage, smashing out another plate glass window. Just various like A-team style, like a small monastery of Teoman monks is in danger of having their monastery bulldozed by Crown and Scepter, and only the Berry Battalion can save them. And you zoom back into this conference call, and you see your direct supervisor, Damien Factor, looking out and saying, all right, it looks like we got all departments on the call here. Hello, Lucien. Hello, Marge. Hello to all of you. Great, great, great. Marge, I'm getting a little noise like a giant saw and some ion beams firing from you.
Oh, that's so good. I turn on like a filter that I've had like made.
Amazing.
Like so sorry. Yeah.
Wasn't there?
Amazing. And by the way, a little bit of personal news up top. Personal and professional. We have some congratulations.
What?
That are in order. We want to say congratulations to our own Lucien Rex for number one, her engagement. And you see a little round of applause, and she goes, oh, thank you, thank you. And her promotion to the open executive suite for Crown and Scepter. And you see Lucien directs her eyes down, does not look up at the camera on her holo recorder.
I immediately like go on the internet to find out who the fuck she's engaged to.
Oh, none other than Natalia Cicero Connie Lee Carter Bajar.
The owner of
the original family of the original dread dictator of the Incorporated Elysian Republic, who later took all of their imperial earnings and founded Crown and Scepter, which is the parent company of United Free Trade Planets.
Oh, cool promotion. I if there's like a message capability that's like private message,
yeah,
I just slack her cool promotion.
You see there is a ellipsis of typing in that message, then nothing.
I think to myself, coward, and then I mute everything, but I'm still on it.
So Margaret, are you on the channel?
Hey guys.
Welcome to Gunner Channel.
Do you need another matcha? I'm kind of engaged right now.
Oh yeah, no problem. No thanks.
Hey Margaret, say congratulations to your friend.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely pass that along. Thanks, Riva.
You're so welcome.
Amazing. We're gonna cut to Margaret Encino's apartment at the back of the ship. Margaret, 3,200 credits transferred, and you see that little message from Lucien.
Great, yeah, I can hop on the phone with her.
Hologram projector.
Hey, I know why you're calling, and my congratulations on your engagement present is in the mail.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just wanted to check in. I got your message about the promotion.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, you know I'm gonna be looking out for you.
I just think it's so funny, right? I mean, okay, let's just point out the elephant in the room. We fought to get to where we are, and you married into the Scepter family? You accepted a promotion based off who you're married to? What is going on, girl?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to apologize.
You see, she looks at you and says, "It's been years, Margaret. It's been years. What do you want me to? You want me to apologize?"
I know. No, I just don't understand you. What's going on?
I don't want to be a fucking cog.
Exactly. So you want to be King Cog?
She takes the platinum cog necklace.
She's wearing it?
It's off her neck.
Okay. She picks it up.
Picks it up, looks at it, says, "How do you think this galaxy works?"
Randomly and with no punity at all.
You said we fought to get where we are. I'm still fighting. I had to fight hard to get what I got, both at UFTP and beyond. This engagement, what do you think that is? Not fighting?
Whoa, do I know what that means?
Give me an insight check.
18 plus a lot. So like, yeah, 24.
You see,
This is a career move? Or I'm asking with my insight.
yeah, well, you realize that what she said, has to be. Has to be.
Okay. I'm kind of doing a little dance. I'm talking to her and I'm doing a little dance. I'm like, this is so sad.
Sad?
Yes! What is...
If I wanted to see sad, I'd go to Reddit.
Fuck.
You think I don't know? You think I'm an idiot? Margie, you're getting sloppy.
No!
You stopped fighting, not me. You wanted to have my back? Then why did you start to lose your nerve?
So she has seen my whole post. Fuck, I don't know what to do.
As you are lost for words, she looks at you and goes, "You can feel any kind of way you want to feel. But in the story you tell about what happened here, where I betrayed you, you better fucking flip that around. I never betrayed you. You dropped the ball. You lost your edge. I had to pick up the slack. I did what I had to do. Which of us is at Crown and Scepter, you or me?"
Yeah, you are. Fuck. Okay, give me a couple days and I'll get back to you.
Let me know. You'll know where to find me.
Platinum Cog forever.
And the call ends. What of the stuff that Lucian said hit you the hardest?
I mean, it's really sad to see someone that you really respected throw themselves into something so fake, so hard. Like, what a
So
life.
it's the marriage more than anything else. That's
Yeah, it's like marrying someone in like a big conglomerate like nasty.
Yeah, nasty. This like the fact that it's also I think on that insight check, two things happen. Number one, a delusion that has been crumbling in your head for a long time finally goes away. When you graduated from business school, even though you knew there was going to be dirty work, part of you believed in the meritocracy. Part of you believed like, yeah, you got to be cutthroat, but if you are, you get to the top of the top of the top. Not really.
No.
That delusion dies. And also, yeah, you see the thing that keeps coming back to you, the fakeness of the thing. Lucian in this fake marriage. Lucian walking down the aisle. Lucian kissing this scion of this ancient galactic house.
Can I look her up? What does she look like?
Oh,
The new Scepter wife.
The scion of the Natalia Cicero Connie Lee Carter Bajar.
Mm-hmm. Too many names. Yeah, do a hotness roll.
She's stunning.
I would know, like it was even as stunning as she is. This person's heart isn't in it. So it's still sad.
Why do you think Margaret is so certain that Lucien's heart is not in it?
Yeah, because she leveled with me. She was like, I'm putting in the work. This is part of me putting in the work.
Riva, you hear a little pling go off on the dead body of the dude in the whose body you folded in half and put into a cleaning cart.
Okay. Can I, I guess, psychic push pull?
You can float.
Essentially, mage hand.
Yeah.
This phone to me.
Yeah, you mage hand the phone up. You don't have any tech powers to unlock it. But you see a little text message that says it says NCCLCB, and then the content of the message is encrypted.
I guess I take the phone over to the other room.
Awesome.
Because I feel like probably Marge has a better.
Is this code? Is this UFTP kind of like speak?
Give me perception.
12.
It's not UFTP code.
Can you unlock the phone?
I'm going to need a
Oh, I forgot that I'm a polyglot.
polyglot. Yes, absolutely.
So can I read NCCLCB?
It is not a word in any language, but that will allow you to make a lore check.
Yes, please.
Make it with advantage.
Okay, thank you. 13.
It's a contact in the phone. So whatever NCCLCB is, it is a saved contact in this transmitter device. So it's an entity, it's a person. There's a reason that it's reached out.
Alright, so maybe if we can unlock this phone, we can leave a message.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you want to leave the phone with the body or take the phone?
We will be tracked if we take this.
Is it worth it?
I don't think it's worth
Can you
it.
unlock it quickly?
Give me a hacker's kit check. So this is going to be intelligence plus proficiency plus 7.
I think while they are with this, I want to make sure we get ahead
Just start
with
going?
Yeah.
As you go for it, I'm going to tell you right now, the DC on this is going to be 23. So you got to hit a 16 or higher on the die to unlock the phone right now.
16. Exactly. 16 exactly.
Finally.
Real.
We needed you at the casino.
Where were you? You unlock it. You see it says, just heard back, coast's clear. Just heard back, coast's clear. Stand down for the night, but stay in your room and keep your phone on.
Okay.
You look, there's hardly any text history here, but you see that the dude in an earlier message, like 3 messages back, is like
Lucien's fiance.
Natalia Cicero Connie Lee Carter Bajar.
Oh!
Hell yes. Hell yeah, there it is. So,
Okay. Oh, and she's hot. Okay, I take his like gross ass bloody body, put it in the bed, kind of tuck it in, and write XOXO on his chest, and leave the phone.
Incredible. You leave the phone there, amazing.
And then I show them the email. Oh wait, no, she just said it, I think. Never mind, I don't have like written proof. But
You don't have proof.
I'm telling you right now, Lucien is evil. Lucien is marrying into...
I think
they
wanted this tech for something bad.
Yes.
I'm also wondering, you said Lucien's kind of doing things on the sly, it seems. Is there any way that she would be working with Griivarr?
How does Crown and Scepter, UFTP, Griivarr, are these some of the main players?
They're fully isolated from each other.
Okay.
Griivarr, so UFTP is fully a subsidiary of Crown and Scepter Limited. Crown and Scepter Limited is the top of that pyramid, right?
And would that be like Griivarr is top of its own pyramid?
Yes, Griivarr is
Crown
top
and
of its,
Scepter-
yes.
Okay, so
exactly.
Lucian, I think, just kind of raised up to the top of that, but maybe.
As you're scooting along, you see Rexation New.
This is Reuters News, Farron, Jimmy the Snout, coming to you live from...
Zooms into something on the rec station. So he says,
First shots fired on Ruby and 5 as local magistrates opposed to revolution are found dead with silence from the monarchy. Do they approve of this active move to war? The Amercadian Space Brigade has sent a peacekeeping force to the sector. And what's this? Natalia Cicero Connie Bajar a no-show for the first time at the Galactic Bangers Ball on Mirage. A statement from her fiancé that she's not feeling well. Also, noted theater critic Rupert Quasar, dead at the age of 93, killed by a plasma grenade, and yet another terrorist attack from the Guernican art squad. Some say the strike was retributive for a scathing review the critic made of the group's previous attacks in the sector, calling them derivative rehashings of the group's earlier, more inspired bombings. Experts say the attack may also have been unrelated and exist as some sort of commentary on grenades or art in general. The group has released a statement saying that the technology to complete their ace up the sleeve has recently been discovered.
I really liked Rupert Quasar.
I know. Some of his reviews were really mean, but so funny.
She what?
Did it seem like it was implying that the fiance went to the ball, but but Natalia didn't, or they both didn't go?
it only made a statement from the fiance that Natalia Cicero was not feeling well.
Do I know the ball?
Oh yeah, you've been to the ball before.
You've been to this ball, Connie?
Yeah, all the time. We go every year. I used to do a lot of kind of fancy boy stuff growing up, because it was just, when you're around the kind of class of people that I was, it just comes naturally to you.
Can I kind of like shrink into my phone and just start frantically Googling everything about Natalia, about Lucian, about Damien?
On a 17 investigation, you don't find anything about Lucian or Damien. You don't find anything about Natalia Cicero, Connie Lee Carter Bajar. You don't like see her anywhere.
Is there some sort of like a firewall on me using the internet while I'm here?
You're looking for. It's just like you're not seeing it. Like everything about her is like from like a couple of Nargons ago. You're just not seeing anything recent. Like
What about her socials?
no paparazzi. Socials all go dead.
She's been quiet.
You remember I brought this up. There could be some kind of conspiracy with the Griivarrs, because it seems like Griivarr versus Crown and Scepter.
Yeah.
Maybe Lucian's playing both sides somehow.
Yeah, I mean, she's not a Griivarr, she's a Bajar. She's
Right,
Crown
but
and
she-
Scepter.
But they're Crown, yeah.
But she might
But
use
Lucian,
her.
Griivarr is Crown and Scepter.
She might
No,
use her-
Bajar is Crown and Scepter.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, exactly.
What am I saying?
Get
she
it
might have-
sorted, Barry. I know you're stressed out, but
sorry.
Griivarr and Brivar are completely different. Bajar. Oh, there's three
But,
of them.
I mean,
I don't know.
Actually, though, Barry is making some sense because Lucian. It's just
Hilarious.
a small semblance of as much sense as that loser can summon.
Barry 3, you're out of control.
I take out a little knife and just stab you a little.
Easy there, Barry.
Can I just write a little 5 on my...
But they, like
On your drone body.
Griivarr lands, we don't know anyone there, right? We don't know any of these players.
You
yet. I
know-
only know the Crown and Scepter and UFT.
You know some platinum cog people.
for sure.
You could reach out to some people in management here.
Right, but this is like a Crown and Scepter issue, that this person is disappearing. or
Yes. This is something unrelated to going on in the Griivarr world.
I
We have to
think
go to the zoo
I think
without
I'll go
you.
on the Reddit
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
with that unknown person where it's just like our DM
Yeah.
and just write, get well soon.
You hear a little on your transponder.
I check it.
You have a message on Reddit.
I check it.
In response to your last message, which was "Get well soon."
I'm looking down with my huge glasses. I'm like, still got it. All right, what does this say?
You're looking at your phone.
I'm leaning against the wall.
Like when
Inside,
moms are
in
reading
this
a
dark,
meme.
like invertebrate house where they don't have the lights on.
Three statements, each of which end with just a simple period. You're in danger. Get off the Griivarr worlds now. Gunny!
Yeah.
You're about 3 back from the snack shop, so the menu up on the... Are you okay?
She had just taken a sip. Cut to Gunny with no comms. Getting treats.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This time this day around,
Getting a maple cake.
We came to Boss Fantanimalland. We're gonna have Fantanimalland. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the day right.
So you are now. There's a person at the register, and then there's one other person, and then you. So you can perfect view of the menus.
Yeah.
What are you taking this time to like really scan the menu?
Can I do a perception check to see what people around me are eating? I want to know what the good thing is.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Oh my. If you crit on this, I'm gonna fucking walk off.
No crit. That is just a flat 8.
You're looking around. I mean, it seems
Get some bad treats.
it seems like it seems like most people here are getting the maple cakes.
Yeah,
like that's
can I tap the person in front of me?
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, what are you getting? What's the good? I've never been here before, but I've always wanted to be here. And what's like the thing to get? Like, what's the thing like I would be upset if I left and I hadn't had?
Oh well, I think we're all getting something.
Hey, thank you.
You see,
I'm just gonna ask the cat.
by the way, the person you have in front of you, as they turn around, they have they're wearing like a weird black ribbed turtleneck sweater, and have a full, you didn't see it from behind, they have a little sort of jaunty black beret, and as they turn around, they have a full gas mask, like one of those blacked out eyes, like trunk, like little elephant trunk looking thing. Turn around and just go like, you see that as you sort of go, they don't turn back around to face the front.
You having a fun day?
Place seems a little sort of passé to me. It's sort of like it's kitsch, but it's not aware that it's kitsch.
I feel like I like that about it, you know? I feel like it's important to still have some kitschy parts of the world that are like, we do this and we're pure and like, you know, you can go do your like hardcore thing over here, but like here, it's just, this is for everybody, you know?
You hear a voice behind you. Behind you, there is an identically dressed and gas masked person who says, what are your top 5 favorite albums?
Wait, what was that one hit on the radio like a couple of years back? That they were like playing all the time. What's that song? It's
you see, it says, Tag Along with a Tachyon?
Yes! I loved that one. Also, you guys together, I can go behind. I got time.
What makes you think we're together?
You dress the same. I mean, I don't know if that's just a coincidence. Was that rude? I'm sorry. But I really do love Tag Along with a Tachyon. That album is kind of number one. I play that a lot. But I really haven't been listening to music for a while now.
You see one of them just pulls the pin on a grenade on his body?
What's going on? Is this a full, is that a grenade?
Whatever, it means what you take away from it.
Hold on. I just want cake. Are you about to blow up?
The person in front of this guy gets their food and leaves. And you see the cashier in like a little paper hat just kind of pokes their head around.
Okay.
Take the next in line.
You haven't exploded yet, and I really want this cake. Can I do a perception check to see how real that grenade is?
The grenade actively starts to smoke red smoke in front of you.
Like in about to explode way?
No, just like it starts a little bit puffs of red smoke and starts to sort of ooze out more.
That's very nice. And to me, it means that you like violence. And I'm gonna turn around and walk up to the cashier.
Amazing. You walked around with the cashier, and the cashier says, "Hi, what can I get you?"
Hey, so what's the thing that you like? I would be upset if I like left the Griivarr worlds and I never had it. What's like the thing?
I think you. Is this your first time to Fantanimalland?
Yes.
Well, I would say smoke. I would say it's your first time at Uncle Bob's Fantanimalland. I have my favorite thing on the menu, but I would say, I would say you have to get the maple cake just to have it.
Okay, got it.
You got to get it just to have it. But I actually love the chili cheese fries here. Full disclosure, I'm not a sort of sweets person, I'm more a savory person.
100%.
So I do. Give me a Constitution saving.
I knew it when you mentioned Guernica Art Squad in that newsreel. I was like, that's gonna come into play.
That's a 13.
You feel yourself start to go under.
Can I use the Defiant feat?
Please do.
Yes, you can. You gotta hit a 2.
That's a 3.
Okay, you stay up.
Oh my God.
And you hear, you hear one of the dudes go to a comm and say, "Mama Bear, we got him." And are gonna make 2 athletics checks to try to grab you.
Okay.
Give me 2 athletics. You can do acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. I just wanted the cake.
Mama Bear.
I don't know.
Let's meet Mama Bear.
Can I roll to see if any fatherly instinct is kicking in with me?
Can I give him the help action? Because I did say I was also canonically worried.
First one, because of the fatherly bond between me and Skip, I get a nat 20 on the first attempt. And that's a 19 on the second attempt.
You
Natural 19.
You
It's higher than 23.
swat both of them away. It is your turn.
I'm gonna fucking activate my jetpack and go straight up 40 feet. And try and do a perception check to see where my friends went.
Give me a perception check.
That's a nat 20.
Incredible. Incredible.
The bad dice.
We're back, baby. The ball is rolling.
The ball is rolling.
With a nat 20, could he have, with an object interaction, grabbed
A maple
one
cake?
maple cake?
Please let me have it.
What?
You can grab a maple cake if you would like.
Gunny fully wants to get out of this situation, sees a maple cake, grabs it. It's gonna be like one sec, grabs it, and then blasts off.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Do we have stealth?
Stealing at the Griivarr world.
How is
I
that
don't
a bigger
think
deal
so.
than
'That's an 11.
11.
Indeed.
Huge alerts. Stop shoplifting. Stop shoplifting.
People out! What's happening?
You see a couple of Vercadian protector androids.
Good though.
God damn it.
Riva, you are in the water. What are you doing down there?
I am gonna message, because I have mind link. I can mind link to Gunny knowing that he doesn't have comms. Just so you know, there's some bad stuff that's happening.
Oh, I know now, okay?
Okay, great. So we're just on the same page.
Yeah. That nat 20 perception check,
Yes.
does that let me see the 2 of them?
Yes,
run
you
out?
see them running out of the reptile house. I'm gonna say on that nat 20, Gunny, you rush right up to these 2.
Great. We're out of here.
All right, I think we got to get out of here. I think send a comm message to these 2 guys because they're faster than us. Be like, meet you back at the ship.
Also, some real, like, alty dudes are here, and I think they're trying to capture me.
There's more people.
Yeah, and
Okay,
they
we
have
got-
grenades that knock you out, and they're being controlled by Mama Bear.
You guys see a little plinking in the middle of the 3 of you. A little plinking grenade lands with a little thing in French that says, "This is not a pipe."
I kick it. I kick it as hard as I can.
It's gonna go off, and I'm gonna need Constitution saving throws from you all.
What?
Just like, don't let this sour you on grenades, because I actually really need to get more.
19.
25.
Marge, you go to kick it, smoke right in your nostrils.
Never played soccer.
You guys see Marge is out. There are about 4 of these like sweater gas mask dudes.
I'll grab Marge and let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's run.
Incredible. You guys cannot get Sid or Skip on your comms.
Oh, so we don't even know any of this is going
You don't know
down?
any of it's going
You
down.
don't think that we feel the earth shaking from all these grenades?
I don't think you
Where
feel.
are
we never
you
saw psychic
going?
grenades?
Where are you
my
going?
Do you go looking for Sid and Skip, who are not responding to comms right now because they're deep underground.
Keep throwing grenades at us.
All right. I'll trade you. You take March to the ship. I'll take the drone and go look for those guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Warning, return maple cake at once.
Fuck it, fine.
You see a 12-foot tall Verkadian protector droid goes, thank you. Please enjoy the rest of your time at Uncle Bob's Fantanimalland.
No, I'm not.
As you go, you see the Verkadian droid looks at the maple cake and says, would you like to purchase a maple cake?
Yes.
All right. Sort of starts fumbling around in the giant.
I can't.
You see, he says, that'll be 2 credits.
I don't have time. I have to go. I have to. Can we do this quick?
Oh, would you like to escort out of the park?
Will you?
You see that a bunch of Guernican art squad people start firing on you, and this protector droid throws up this insane shield in front of you. This customer is engaging in a transaction.
Oh, okay, can we? I'm just gonna start slowly walking back, being like, all right, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It's in my. Keep going. Okay, it's in my.
I'm just dangling.
It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket.
Absolutely, sir.
1 second.
Would you like frosting?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm gonna want all the toppings. Come on. More bananas. Extra bananas. Oh, God damn it. I hate bananas.
You literally get to the door of the park with this Verkadian droid, finally like, all right, pistachios, extra fudge, bananas, whipped cream, vanilla, and icing.
Yes, great.
Thank you. Approved! Great. It comes out to like 5 credits with all the toppings.
So expensive. And I don't even want I can't eat pistachios.
You rush over there. As you're trying to get to the elevator shaft, you see that there are these like Guernican art squad people all around. I am going to need, on your way there one more time, I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God, Barry cannot be carried.
13.
Any other shenanigans you can throw on that?
We all have Defiant, right?
No,
Not me.
Clone Trooper.
And I'm a man.
No.
Is that like
I'm gone.
Nope, I don't think so.
you're out of the pot?
Oh, they can't have him.
And we're just stupidly down the fuck.
They're gonna make you go to art school, bro. They're gonna make you. You're gonna have to learn how to do fucking figure drawing and shit.
Yeah, dude, you'll be doing fucking
Yeah,
nonstop.
advantage
blood.
on deck saves I can see, but I don't think I can do anything about comms.
Barry, you can see the elevator shaft ahead of you. You are running. You have the psychodrone under one arm. Smoke. You feel yourself collapse. You feel shapes coming through the smoke around you. You hear voices going, look at this guy. He's so big. He's number 6. It's like he's referencing numbers, but like, where are the others? What do you think it is? Is it sort of like a commentary on like isolation or a commentary? Commentary. Well, it's gotta be commentary on something.
It's gotta be commentary on.
You guys leave
Walk
and
out with a skip in my step, blissfully unaware of
yeah,
everything
you get to
going
the top.
on outside.
Oh my fucking God, Barry! Barry, come in, Barry! Oh my fucking God, they killed him. They fucking killed him.
I got a present for Gunny.
You walk out, get the panicked chatter over the comms at the lack of Barry, and you get Handy Annie streaming GoPro footage of an alive and unconscious Barry being transported in the back of some kind of vehicle. And Handy Annie, I rolled for it, successfully made a stealth check to jump aboard Barry's unconscious body.
Oh!
Skip. Wait, so
We gotta go.
we've come up to the top.
Come up to the top again.
Okay.
Okay, where is the, do I see
yeah.
where the vehicle is?
Handy Annie is in the trunk of a vehicle, not getting surveillance footage of any neighborhood, but you can sense a like general direction.
I definitely, I hop on the comms and I let everyone
drop
know.
you hard.
Why am I covered in bananas?
I had to order a thing. Are you guys, hello?
Hi. Okay, so we actually had like a really beautiful moment, at least for me personally. I don't know how Skip feels, but actually, you know what? I think we were both really vibing off of it. Anyways, Barry's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
Handy Annie is in the car, and so we'll be able to trail
Okay,
them.
got it. Well, okay.
Also, Gunny, huge news. I got you a bar buddy.
Wow, I wish I could feel joy, and I will. I will feel joy for that later.
So Skip and I will tail this car.
Great, and I don't know, maybe we'll take the ship and follow you. I don't know.
Great.
Do you guys know how to drive the ship? Pilot?
Maybe.
Okay, good luck.
Barry!
Can Gunny fly the ship?
Are you proficient in piloting?
Yes, no. Yes, I am.
You tear off and get towards the edge of the capital, back into like an industrial area. You start to see like old warehouses, but some of these warehouses have like a little refurbished like coffee shop in them. And there'll be like a mural up on like an old sort of like—
This is the freaking Guernica art squad.
You see a sort of hovercraft taxi, and you get, as you are closing in on this location, Handy Annie is hidden in Barry Six's armor.
Can I like warg into Handy Annie and have her do a sleight of hand to get out of the trunk? To open
The trunk is being opened as you get this, and Barry's being carried out.
Okay.
Oh, so they're not actively moving, they just parked?
They parked. You're still a couple blocks away, though.
Can we just try to knock them out? Can we, like,
I want to
stealth?
get like above them,
Yeah.
like on a building nearby, and have like kind of partial cover and look, well, without, well, can I make a stealth version of, like, are there other things flying around? Is
Do you,
it
if you
really
want to make a
crazy?
stealth check, you can, yeah. Go for it. If you want to approach stealthily, that is.
Yeah. Not one.
2. We're not doing stealth. Okay, the people who are holding Barry, I want to cast disarm on.
You're blocks away.
Oh,
By the
okay, we're
time
blocks
you
away.
get there, Barry and Handy Annie are inside.
Okay.
Okay.
You also, rolling stealth means that you attempt stealth.
Okay. I
So,
see.
as you draw closer, you are hailed from the outdoors of what you see as a clearly highly reinforced warehouse. During this time, the Wurst is now in transit. So Riva, Margaret, and Gunny are airborne and mark down a fuel unit, by the way, as you are flying atmosphere. Now, as all of you are there, you feel yourself sort of like hiding at the edge of the street, looking down towards this warehouse, and you hear speakers, like outdoor speakers, like for what would almost be like, you know, Uncle Bob announcements. Like Hungry has tons of these sort of like, for like big like news announcements, or just like playing advertisements out in the open street. You hear a, you speak now to Arcadia Prime, leader of the Guernican art squad. She most possessed of taste and refinement. I have a trinket of yours, a tisket, a tasket. I lost my little basket, a basket of berries. And as we all know, berries taste most sweet, a treat.
Is this a type of free
Slam
association poetry?
I think it might be. What's the condition that he's in?
Barry's unconscious, and they could probably do whatever they wanted to do to Barry.
But like, is it something that if I were to get in range to heal him, that it would bring him back up?
It's a status. It's a status condition. Yeah.
I'm looking at like a monitor is doing this.
Little sort of speakers out on the street.
Okay.
Do we want to try to sneak in, or do we want to try to engage with the slam poet?
God.
Both options sound like they suck ass.
I'm still holding the barbity.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anywhere else that we can maybe just like in a police chase, like lose them in a building or something?
Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, I'm gonna drop my motivator boost. Can I make a hologram of us?
Yeah, you can do that.
A different way.
So like maybe like we do something clever, like we kind of like fall backwards and then I create the hologram where we were. And then we can stealth away.
Go in a tunnel and it goes out in one way.
So you're asking for different information. The speakers say, Don't worry, little chickadees. The
Tongue back in your mouth.
Tongue in your mouth.
Don't
Keep that damn tongue in your mouth.
your friend Barry is safe. I just want to play ball. So why don't you step up to the plate and swing away?
I don't do the hologram yet. I think I just say, okay.
Okay.
How do we swing?
You and your 3 little friends here talking to me about the future of this galaxy and the role that I think all of you have yet to play.
What's that role?
There are no small roles, only big actors. You can't see it, but
There are
and you
no
can't see it.
small roles, only big actors.
You couldn't see it, but I was caressing Barry Six's face when I said that. And he's big, so that's the reference.
Okay.
Where are you?
TikTok, little crocodiles.
Okay, where are we gonna meet up? Where are we gonna do this?
Come on inside.
Where? Come on inside where?
There's like 7 warehouses here. And
We're in the
they're
middle of
all-
a street.
You can
Yeah.
hold on. Okay. Do you see a guy waving?
No.
No.
Okay, wait.
Which way?
Where are you? No,
you can
There's
see
a
us
red,
or
one
not?
has a red door, one has a green door.
You hear a little door open. You see a panting guy in a turtleneck sweater and beret with a gas mask runs out.
Cool. And this guy's gonna show us where to go?
That's right.
And you can see this guy right now?
Can I what?
Can you see this guy right now?
Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
wait. I'm gonna do
so
a
that means
dance.
that you probably can't?
I'm gonna do a dance.
Mhm.
And then have him mimic it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do the Macarena and tell him to do it, and then see if they know that he did the Macarena.
Okay, so you start doing it. How do you communicate to him from down the block
I
that
mouth.
he waves and walks back inside?
Before he does,
Yeah.
as that person is going to lead us in,
Mhm.
I want to try to jump to their body and leave Norman's body. Say,
Norman has
Sid,
to kiss them.
You gotta carry 2 bodies maybe in a second. And Norman goes in for a kiss.
So you walk up.
On a gas mask.
Now here's the issue. Yeah, the guy's
Pulls-
wearing a
pulls
gas
the-
mask. Okay, give me an opposed athletics to remove the gas mask.
Can I disarm of the gas mask?
Yes, you can disarm the gas mask.
Yeah.
Cool.
14 plus, I'm gonna use my Defiant.
Or
Cool.
we would remove the gas mask.
I removed it. I just.
Okay, the gas mask is removed, so you just have to kiss this guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or, yeah.
What check is that?
There's no.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to help
Yes.
you by
Oh,
disarming
appreciate it. Yeah.
the gas mask.
Okay, so the gas mask is off. You grab the guy.
Now I also have.
Incredible. Okay,
Catch
Don't
them
be
in
mad
the
at me.
bush.
so Sid, you see something horrifying happen, which is Skip opens his mouth and vomits a green slug.
Oh my gosh, it's so long.
Incredible.
Is there any way I could still do the angle perception to give him disadvantage on this?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so it's my perception versus their sleight of hand.
Cool. So he's gonna do this with disadvantage. He rolled a 5 on the die.
Okay, then I beat it.
Gonna roll this in front of the board. It's a DC
12
intelligence saving throw. Okay, this dude adds a +2.
And then there's a few other little things.
So it's disadvantage. He needs a 10 on the lower of these 2 dice. That is a 2.
Okay, so they'll take 11 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Also on a failure, roll 3d6. If the total equals or exceeds the target's intelligence score, the score is reduced to 0. The target is stunned until it regains at least 1 point of intelligence.
You need to roll a 14, which is gonna be hard to do on 3d6.
Come on.
You can do it. Come on, big money.
A 14?
14.
No.
The longest 2 kisses in the world.
Yeah, so you see this Guernica Art Squad guy looks at him, this thing, and he goes, "Ah, ah," and it gets into his nose, and he starts clawing at his face, going, "Ah, ah, ah," but is not taken over yet. Also, Zach, what happens as Norman Takamori is vacated of this brain slug?
I guess Norman Takamori is on the ground like, what?
Oh.
Sorry. This crew. Shitty little.
Oh my god! Immediately.
It's not my fault.
At Norman. Oh wait, I don't have a stun. Just jump back into Norman.
Can I try to jump back into Norman's?
Well, roll damage. Roll 2d10 psychic damage.
13.
So this guy does drop. He screams and drops to 0. Now it's going to be round by round. So you're going to roll those 3d6 until you hit a 14, right? So, but here's the deal. Norman's not back at full capacity. It's been a couple weeks that he's been.
Okay, I'm gonna go over. Hi, Captain Skipper.
What?
Come with me if you want to live.
And you don't
And then
even
can
hit
I
your
try and knock
shots.
him out?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to say in his prone state, you just knock Norman Takamori
So
out.
good to see you.
Cool. Give me another 3d6 roll.
6, 4, 13.
Oh, so close. All right. So remember how long it took Norman Takamori to like come back online. So where we're at right now, you hear on the comms like, bring them in. Jeremy, bring them in.
Fuck it. I mean, I think then if that's the case, do you want to just go back into Norman Takamori and one of us puts on this outfit?
Do you think I could jump back to Norman if it doesn't seem like I can?
Yeah, you could. You could give it one more shot if you want, but or
All right,
you
fuck
or
it.
you could.
I'm gonna bring. Okay, I'm gonna do enhanced android to double my carrying capacity, and I'm gonna bring in passed out Norman Takamori. This guy passed out so he can keep trying to cerebro slug.
Hell yeah.
And the Barbady, and then go in and say, there was a fight, it got nasty, they knocked each other out.
So inside, you see probably about like 40 of these gas masked individuals, like blasters. You see a bunch of tables here with like explosives, things for making like different like ship weapons, missiles, rockets, things like that. And you see a throne up on a pile of crates, sitting there with a gas mask, in a black sweater, is a woman whose face you cannot see because she's masked up. But you see, sitting sort of like standing with arms crossed either side, some sort of like bodyguards for this leader of the art squad. As you walk in, you have another round to try that.
I said, your guy got nasty, you knocked my guy out.
9.
You see in front of the mountain of crates upon which the throne is seated, at the base of it is Barry 6. You are manacled up, so you're restrained, but Barry 6, you come to in this moment, and Handy Annie is like 10 feet in front of you on top of Barry.
Johnny, go get the fucking manacles.
Barry, you come to see yourself surrounded by Art Squad people. I'm also gonna say Handy Annie is streaming to the worst. So you guys are seeing the screens overhead, and you just now like enter the neighborhood over this area.
Can I have Handy Annie do like a sleight
Give me
of
a sleight of hand, yes. +2, we'll do a +5 to the roll.
21.
You feel a little click. Up above on the
Where did
dais.
he put his sunglasses on?
On the dais, you see the woman with the gas mask looks at you and says, "Ring around the rosy."
I hate this so much.
Pocket full of posies.
Why'd you act? So you said posies like it was surprising, but actually you just continued to say right.
Well, let me tell you something, Sundry Sydney. All that glitters is not gold, and all that's bought is not yet sold. So, I hear tell that you're part of a pretty fearsome crew of prologers managed to get your hands on a little device called gnosis. Gnosis. Etymology of the word no. I am Arcadia Prime. I'm the leader of the Guernica Art Squad, the galaxy's most feared performance art group.
That is quite a special honor. I know that there's a lot of performance art groups out there fucking scaring people that they're even continuing to perform.
Mhm.
I'll tell you where Gnosis is. If that's what you want.
That is what I want.
So, it's on our escape pod.
Give me a deception roll.
This one. 5.
Have you ever heard the fable of the 10 blind scholars and the elephant?
No.
Can I ram the ship into the building?
100%.
Yes,
100%. We're gonna get to that in 1 second. She looks at you and says, you might tell me where Gnosis is, and that lets me know where Gnosis isn't. But until we know why Gnosis wasn't, we'll never know why Gnosis shouldn't. And I'll tell you this for free, my friend. There is nothing I wouldn't do for true revolution. But not the revolution of a corrupt monarch on Ruby and 5, not the revolution of a UFTP
That's not a
thing.
revolution.
Exactly. You might know that we want Gnosis, but do you know why?
I would actually really love to know why. That's a sincere thing.
The ace up our sleeve. Ace. A-C-E.
Oh my God.
This is not imparting information to me. This is fucking making me a fucking dank-ass word salad.
Well, it's dinner time, and we're serving salad. Salad of the mind. And I'll tell you this for free. Greatest tyranny of all is not governments, corporations. Those tyrannies are based on the foundational tyranny, the tyranny at the heart of all tyrannies. Here, all the artists snap their fingers, and you see, she goes, how are these entities able to oppress? Because we live in a universe bound by the most oppressive rule of all, causality.
So-
Effects following from causes. ACE, anti-causality engine. And you see that one of them whips a sort of like blanket off of a thing and shows this wild looking, incredible piece of tech, sort of like a big turbine engine. She says, all we need is a computer powerful enough to process it. And we can reverse the most fundamental rule of physics.
What's that look like? If I order French fries, I get the French fries. What's your world look like if I order French fries?
A world where you get French fries, even if you didn't order them.
But also, wouldn't it also be a world in which I order French fries and don't get them?
We will not be free until you push the button for French fries and all of the stars in the galaxy explode. We will not be free until stepping forward sends you backwards or sideways, and also you've got a hat now. Until
Do I have a hat now?
until cause and effect are divorced, we will never know real freedom. And we have been waiting for the final piece of the puzzle. and
Wait,
that
but
piece-
oh God, I'm not in the room.
She looks and says, that's exactly right. A world where things don't cause other things, but occur uncaused and don't occur caused.
So your needs, your wants, your dreams, just never satisfied, except when accidentally they are.
Oh, we want to talk about needs. Let's get to know one another. She pulls the mask off. Margaret, on the deck of the Wurst, 2 seconds before impact, you're all braced for a ramming action. And right before the roof comes off the warehouse, removing her mask, you see Natalia Cicero Connie Lee Carter Bajar. And that's all for this episode of Dimension 20.
What? What?
Oh, the art brat is a rich kid.
No way.
I'm gonna need a ram check from our pilot, Gunny.
Real
Directing.
All right, this is gonna be roll with advantage.
I'm pretty sure when the captain does this, he presses these 8 buttons and then he leans back really hard.
Wait, I think he's just forward. Great. So it's this is a ram check.
This is a ram check.
Does he get the benefits of Starship Charge if I'm not there?
Starship Charge is one of your ventures, right?
It's a tactic, yeah.
So unfortunately, it's a
still have
tactic.
the hardened prow.
Still have the hardened prow.
Great. How's this work? Is there just a number I'm trying to hit, or?
You're trying to do 120 damage here.
All right,
Wait, I
fuck.
didn't send my kids to camp. Okay, but you've got enough.
All right, we got kids. All right, fuck this roof. 6, 6, 6, 18 plus 1, 19.
You do 190 points of damage. So as you're sitting there, you see Arcadia Prime removes her mask to reveal that indeed she is a scion of the Bajar family. You see this on the screen.
And before I can say anything, we ran.
She says, the last thing she says, looking right at you, Sid, is, I think we can all agree the galaxy's become a little too predictable. The worst smashes through the roof. All of you are coming in on the comms. So Barry, Sid, and Skip, I assume, had a moment's advance notice.
Did he go into, you went back into the...
Skip.
Okay, cool. I fucking tossed this other guy.
What was his name? Fucking Jeremy? Get out. Get out.
Get out of here, Jeremy. All right, you are back in the Skipper. That's your bad feeling to get there.
And, you know, since it's Skipper's more familiar body, I'm assuming I can...
Yeah, you're back in there.
I can do stuff? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
You see the Guernica Art Squad is in complete disarray.
Great.
You see Arcadia Prime go, the engine! And as the roof collapses on this incredibly expensive looking anti-causality engine.
We landed on the engine?
Well, you landed on the whole building. So it sort of collapsed everywhere. On that nat 20 perception, Sid will act after these Guernica Art Squad people go. Barry will act before them.
Barry, you think you can jump up?
Definitely. How high? How high is it?
Oh, to the ship?
Yeah.
You also go first, right?
I also go before.
You can like nuzzle deeper into the warehouse if you want. Again, you did not, if you had gone full speed, everyone would be dead. So this was sort of like you had to slow way down.
A plane in a building and you use the verb nuzzle.
These guys also gave me the friction grip gloves that we had.
Oh, amazing.
So I can potentially move 90 feet on my turn.
Yeah, I have to again say,
Like
crash, yes. 90 feet on your turn. With your leap ability, you're in a warehouse. Yes, I'm gonna say you could absolutely like run up some boxes and leap to the ship, especially if Gunny, because again, to point out, this was not something of like full speed, go. This was like, you were in the neighborhood, you see the warehouse, and you're like, okay, slow it way down, slow it way down, slow it way down. You just like tap through the exterior of the building. What is Skip up to?
Skip, okay, so if you're going first, I will say to Sid, like, so I can do that too? And just grab you while you're grabbing the robot and yell.
It gets really girly.
It's like the side of
Holding
a
the
spaceship.
robot, like a baby, Madonna with child.
And yell to the ship, like, open the doors, please. And just jet up.
Amazing. You go straight up. Say you're being carried. Barry, what's up with you?
Run up the break free.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, it wasn't a statement. And then I run up the wall. And 'cause that's what they said last episode.
Yes,
right?
they said it was a commentary.
Last week, everybody, pay attention.
Commentary. It wasn't commentary.
Right. I made a mistake.
Yeah. Incredible. So Barry, you run up, do your big leap, and full starfish just onto the hull, like the sort of the hot dog nose of the ship.
Like a Garfield.
Open the damn doors. Open the damn doors. And Gunny, it's gonna be you.
Is everyone on this ship?
I think, yeah, you guys
I
sort
rolled
of.
a 19 for initiative.
Yeah, what is Margaret gonna do?
Are you opening up the doors for everybody?
I mean, yeah, I'll click the comp. Yeah.
So you're open.
I sprint out.
So here's the thing.
What?
I will say this. The actual doors of the spaceship are all the way at the rear of the craft. Your nose kind of punched through. So there's no opening. You guys can like attach yourselves to the ship, cling to it.
That works with me.
Cool. You can, if you want to try to do something.
Okay, can I be like, Riva, can you see if there's a phone on her and take it? Can you psychically take her phone out of her pocket?
Yeah,
and bring it to me?
I can disarm her. I can try and disarm her.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check against her deception?
Sure.
I mean, it's a 17. Let me just make sure that I'm doing the...
Okay, there's gonna be a saving throw.
This is what I want to do, actually, is, use psychic disarm and use my heightened spell ability to
Give disadvantage?
give her disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, she's gonna choose her dex, which means she wants the lower of these to be a 12. So she needs both of these to be 12 or higher.
Great.
An 11 and a 7. Cool. So you leap aboard. You see Arcadia Prime going, the engine! Leaping from the bridge, you go full, eyes roll back, and a transponder whips out of her and just magnetizes to the front of the ship right next to Barry. So it's like Barry and the phone are both decals on the front.
Can I look out the window and try to make eye contact with her?
Yeah, you could do that.
Can I make an insight check?
Make an
Does she
insight
know
check.
who I am?
Do we have like comms on the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I just put my comm on speakerphone so that Margaret can speak to this
Sure, you want to go on speaker? Yeah.
17.
17. She looks directly at you. You're like a quarter of a mile away on the bridge of this giant starship.
Okay.
But she kind of see her, looks at you, squints her eyes. A 17? You think she has no idea who you are.
I'm too far away.
Is it, Margaret? I'm actually on speakerphone if you want to say anything to her.
Just kind of say, never mind. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I gotta workshop it. I put on a tie. I'm like, I'm in my stupid
Margaret
hippie costume.
Encino! Margaret Encino, get back on the ship! Margaret Encino,
Is
what was
she-
the reaction?
Was there a reaction?
To the name Margaret Encino?
Can I roll insight to her
Roll
deception?
insight, yeah, roll insight.
Okay.
This is
17.
loose Duke behavior.
No reaction to the name Margaret
Pulling
Encino.
up, pulling up.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
The ship, you see, as you, so Skip, you get with Sydney, you're clinging off the prow of the ship. Barry, you're stuck there with the friction gloves. Ship begins to pull out. You see,
Wait, as we go away, can I try and disarm one of their stun grenades? I know they were using them today.
hell yes.
Just one last one. Just as we're going.
Great.
I'm out of them.
Jeremy's unconscious on the ground.
I rolled an 18 on the die. Unfortunately, you do not get a stun grenade as they pull out.
I think just a piece of trash comes into my hand, and I think it is one. Yes!
Incredible. The ship pulls away. Arcadia Prime says, think of my offer! Think of what it could mean for a free galaxy, unhindered by the rules of physics! He says, oh, fuck it, open fire! They fire. You are protected by the shields of your starship. Ship pulls away. Where to, Gunny?
Up.
You just go straight up.
Sorry.
We're not going to have a hard time breathing.
I even it out, and I think I just just go, forward at a gentle speed.
Amazing. Friction glove going at a gentle speed under the shields. All of you can get back. They open the doors.
I'm gonna just koala bear onto Barry while he goes.
I make a joke that I
friction
slept.
glove.
Oh, I got the wrong gloves on, huh? Joking. Very
That's a
rich.
good one, Barry. I like it.
Incredible.
Where did you guys go? Because I was getting a suite, and then everything went to hell because of those guys.
We went down the elevator shaft and discovered a layer that predates all of the Griivarr world that we'd seen. And there was sort of a sentient bunch of computers, crystals got mushed together, and then the junk mother would go around collecting little discarded bits and putting them together. And it was paradise.
Skip is nodding while putting a bandage on his ass. Paradise.
Well, I guess we've got more not friends. than we had before.
Yeah.
We seem
So
to be
it's-
collecting enemies at a rapid
Very Nine is for some reason involved with the Cerebro slugs.
So you see Zork smiles and says, boy, I'm so lucky that you have a weird thing with that Lucian Rex person. Can you imagine if you didn't?
What? What?
No, I'm just saying, like, my planet might get saved because of this galaxy's wild. The random factor. You have a thing with Lucian Rex, and because of that, my homeworld might get saved.
No, I don't
She's
think
in love
that's
with that.
weird.
It's like even more obvious than the brain slug, and we all knew the brain
All I'm
slug.
saying.
Are you kidding me?
All I'm
Are
saying
you kidding
is
me right
she's
now?
like a good
I mean, you're
friend.
much better at it
Are you
now.
kidding me right
You're
now?
much better at it now.
Right on.
You worked so hard to make eye contact with her partner. There's no.
I
you
just
wouldn't
wanted to
do
know if
that.
her partner had heard about me, and maybe she
Oh,
had.
which is a thing people just want to know.
want to know about their friends. Yeah, definitely. It was kind of nice of her to like give me the heads up. I mean, we can all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I bet her partner wouldn't be happy if she knew that
Okay.
you two were sending secret messages on Reddit.
You see
How
Gnosis.
did you know about that?
Gnosis looks at all of
you
you.
draft all this.
Gnosis looks at all of you and says,
Very well then.
"What's that? Yeah, well, sure, yeah." Well, I was gonna ask, did you ever? Because we back at the Platinum Cog Leadership Summit when I was like, "Hey, some people are going out for drinks," and you were like, "Totally, I'm gonna swing by," and then it was sort of like, I didn't hear from you, or
Yeah.
did you?
What
was
happened
it-
to me then?
Yeah, what happened? Or
I was with one of my good friends, just kind of hanging out.
Oh, was
We
this-
did a lot of hanging out.
this was Lucian, right?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
I think pretty good, actually. I think she's just like so.
Oh, I saw that she got engaged to a member of the Bajar family.
Yeah, definitely. That's Have you ever heard poetry that feels like a nursery rhyme and you're being babysat but you're 30 years old? Because that's her.
Glad you got off the Griivarr worlds.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for the heads up. What's going on?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me that. Do you know why I'm here?
No.
She narrows her eyes and looks at you and says,
Oh. Are you trying to get people to sign up and come to your girlfriend's art show? Are you kind of out, like, kind of canvassing?
Sid really stifles the urge to be like, oh, shit.
Lucian says, my fiance doesn't really do art.
I agree. Does she laugh at that?
She looks stunned and she goes, did you, why are you bringing up art? Did you sort of, did you?
Yes.
Okay, so she's alive.
Yes, what's going on? Why was she sick? What happened?
She's not really sick. I mean, she might be, I don't know, I haven't seen her in like a couple Nargons. So, okay, cards on the table. Myself and Natalia are not really engaged. So about a Rygon ago, I was doing. I was working at UFTP, and I got this message from Damien saying, "Hey, there's a thing happening on Mirage. Can you go sort of check it out and sort of be, person on the spot doing the day of coordination?" And I sort of showed up, and Natalia was there. I was surprised that you weren't there, but maybe you were out on your ship. And she sort of took me aside and she was like, "Hey, I noticed that you're really doing this great this great job planning this thing. And I was like, thank you so much. Like, I'm a huge fan. And she was like, would you be willing to come and just do some assistant work for me this weekend? And I was like, well, I'm an executive.
Yeah.
But she's a Bajar, you know? And so I said, hey, you know, if we can call it a different job title, I'd be happy to do it. And we kind of went on this getaway, and there was a nudist colony, and there was sort of a dance cycle, and I think they burned someone inside of a big wicker minotaur. It was bad. It was really bad. It was a horrifying bad time. Wow. Basically, she drank a bunch of this champagne, had a bad time, did a bunch of sort of designer drugs, and she just told me that she was so tired of everything and she wanted to reinvent herself, and that she had an in with this art commune, and she basically told me that she was going to destroy herself and that I needed to clean everything up and then submit to getting memory wiped. So she drove a speeder off of this sort of beautiful cliff that blew up, but ended up vanishing. And I was supposed to sort of turn myself in to get memory wiped.
Does her family know? Like, does her family think that she's dead?
I kind of whipped up some holograms for a proposal.
I smile so big at her.
She fucked me. You know, like, I was gonna be destroyed. I was gonna go and have to turn myself in and like explain all this stuff to help her. What I, you know, discovered was her faking her own death, but it was really unclear in how she explained it. Like, the plan seemed to change. I was like, are you faking your own death? Or is this the end? And she was like, today, Natalia Cicero Connie Lee Carter Bajar dies.
It's so long.
It's a long
It's
name.
so long.
And she's like, I died today. And I was like, I gotta know if this is a metaphor or if this is real. And she said, every metaphor is real. And I really checked out at that moment.
Definitely.
Yeah, she's like, it's really easy to check out during one of those conversations. Can I ask, often someone who's going through something like this ends up like revealing a bunch of, like, they're just like, fuck my family, I hate them. Here's a bunch of secrets about them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did she do a last divulge?
There were a lot of divulgences. None of them were important. And but there was important stuff attached and gleaned to all of it.
Yes.
So I was able to sort of scrounge up as much as I could. The important thing is this. Please don't tell anyone that Natalia is still alive.
And not
Arcadia Prime.
married to you.
And not engaged to me. Yeah, absolutely.
But the partner always takes the fall. If she disappears, you're gonna take the fall. You're just gonna do holograms of her for the rest of eternity?
That's the plan. So Lucian looks at you and says, what do you know about the House of Frengus?
I know a lot about the House of Frengus. I know all about King Probus. And if you want the information, I think we could work on this.
Okay, look, after I got the promotion, I needed to keep plates spinning. And, you know, I knew that war was breaking out in Ruby and 5. I also knew that there was a ton of mining happening on Ruby and 5. Look, the higher-ups, I talked to the higher-ups about, you know, Ruby and 5. They seemed fine with hollowing it out. And listen, there's a scheme there too. UFTP is trying to fuck the galactic lithium trade. They're trying to create an artificial shortage so they can take the brigade and hold them over a barrel, right? They don't want to sell. They want to hold a monopoly and jack up the price. And so I thought, okay, they're going to destroy this world. That's nothing new for UFTP. But I found out about gnosis. I reached out to the Princeps Zorch. They reached out to me. I thought, this is my shot. This is how I start to earn credit so that maybe I can start to phase out the Natalia thing, right? And that's when I found out. I said, okay, this King Probus has got to like have taken over a member of the Bajar family or someone at Crown Scepter or someone else. We have security measures to make sure people don't get cerebro slugged in our C-suite. It's not that big of a threat. UFTP signed a contract with the House of Frengus a couple of cycles ago to do this work on Ruby and 5 to create this for them. In exchange for hollowing out the moon, which was their property, they asked the House of Frengus to deed over the holdings of every single one of their hosts.
How do you play into all of this?
I've been Natalia for the past ride.
Of course, okay, and you're ditching that and now you're doing UFTP. Do you want to stop any of this?
No!
Do you need our help with any of this, or you're just...
I need you to tell me where the fuck Gnosis is.
Why do you also need Gnosis?
Why do you need Gnosis?
Because I think the bosses are wrong.
You seem like you're really involved in this, and it all just boils down to weird, greedy people grabbing at different things. You're married to a weirdo that your weekend at Bernie's-ing, propping up like a weird puppet. Do I have anything that I could show her our sizzle reel of Gunny on?
You could tell her to put it on her phone, yeah.
Can you pull something? Can you go to youtube.com?
Go to youtube.com.
Greatest ever.
Greatest
Cyborg. Man. Best of. Totally owned.
Totally owned.
A planescape. The sun rises. Since the dawn of time.
This is my life now. I live on a hot dog ship. There's a casino on it. You can do anything that you want.
You come out of faster than light travel outside Rubian 5. As you emerge from faster than light travel in orbit over the moon of this gas giant, you are perhaps surprised to find a fleet of Amercadian Space Brigade ships with their guns trained on you. A fleet of United Free Trade Planets ships with their guns trained on you. A fleet of Rubian 5 Royal Guard ships with their guns.
Oh, are they trained on us? Are they trained on us?
Trained on you.
Oh, okay.
A fleet of Griivarr World vessels with their guns trained on you.
That's gotta be it, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's
another
it.
hot dog. It was a completely different.
No.
A small fleet of Repo Reaper vessels with their guns trained on you. A floating in space, a squadron of Living Doll Cybernetics Warfare Whitneys.
What?
With their guns trained on you.
You should have seen what I did to
done?
Arcadian
This is
Detective.
fine.
What else is trained on us,
Is the artist collective there? Do they have their guns?
Oh my
Are they on a bunch
God,
of
don't
flying
do this
paintings
to us. We actually have to fight.
with their
freaking
paintbrushes
loose, dude.
trained on
What
us?
about if their guns are trained on everyone else because it's so random?
Yeah, how about
maybe
that?
the most random thing was
Gust Weatherall.
Surrender, Gnosis, surrender the ship, surrender.
And you'll be allowed to survive.
One of my things right now as operator is, as a bonus action, I can learn certain information about the capabilities of a target of ours.
Hell yeah.
Can you tell me the armor class and current hull points of one of the big Amercadian, just to have an idea of what this is?
Hell yes. Hold on one second. I'm gonna give that to you. Hold on a second.
It's gonna be quite scary.
I don't.
AC is 5.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to know, or do we
Points are
just like? I know we're gonna
20.
run, but it's a bonus action.
Margaret, this is a very fun move. I'm gonna tell you why. The command ships each have an armor class of 11. Very easy to hit. They're enormous, they're quite large. But the other thing you discover is that though they look identical, the hull points and shield points of the ship to your right are way lower than the one behind you. As you look out, you're reading on your screen in front of you, you're like, shields for the Amercadian command ship to your right, way down. Hull points, way down. That ship has sustained damage, even though it doesn't look like it.
Ooh, and that's definitely not the one that Gust
Yeah,
Weatherall
Gust is
on.
in the
It's in the
good
nice
ship.
one.
Yeah.
Gus is in the. You think Gus is in the one behind you? Like just the attitude of him talking is like bearing down on you. Something weird's going on.
Am I able to open a communication, or have I already used
Yeah,
my
you can open a
action effect?
communication. You have an action. Any. If you guys have bonus action stuff, you can do. Go for it.
I mean, I don't know if you would let it count as a bonus action, but can I open an open channel to everybody that makes it seem like I pressed the button incorrectly?
Sure, absolutely.
And just say to Margaret, what did you say about that Amercadian vessel on the right not having any armor or shields or hit points? That seems crazy.
Yeah,
I wonder if anybody else knows about that.
Yeah, definitely.
And is that just
It's
broadcasting?
broadcasting to everybody.
Everybody. Okay, cool. Copy that.
Yeah, I'll give them the info on the U4F ship that's looking pretty hurt.
Cool.
Can I do an inside check to see if I would know anything, or I would know the right questions to ask Skip, or like what happened with that ship, why it's busted?
Yeah, you can ask Skip to make a perception check with advantage. Yeah.
18 plus 11.
Yes.
Yeah, 29.
You do a scan of that ship, Margaret. You send that to him. So there's still a lot more enemies to go. The command ships are all gonna fire again. So you guys were looking at certain death. And boom, you're Union. We're Union strong here in space, baby. Boom, zooms out of space, and you see Jan says, "Let's open fire!" And you see these U4F ships peel out, boom, and just open fire on all of the fighter craft around you. As we move forward, you do that scan there, right? Doing the scan, you interface with the ship. As you do on that 28, you patch through and you can see the enormous command ship is crawling with people in spacesuits all over it. And as you patch into their command, you see those people start setting off bombs on their own ship.
Oh, shit.
The bombs are filled with paint. Arcadia Prime shows up.
Hello, captains of the worst. It is us, the Guernica Art Squad. Thought you could get rid of us. This will be our most glorious magnum opus.
And you see that paint goes off all over their Tigers and command ship. And the Guernica Art Squad has commandeered an Amercadian vessel.
God.
Are they still coming after us, or they're just kind of doing their
Just
own
like
thing?
being so random.
Guernica command ship, here we go. Okay,
What is
I'm gonna
up
need a
and
saving
left?
throw from the worst.
What type?
Dexterity. Just give me any savings where you feel it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Natural 20.
You gotta be kidding me.
The way that it bumped. And then
An
it was just like,
enormous
click.
bombardment of these makeshift, what looks like glittering spray paint bombs launch from the Guernica Art Squad's ship. You dodge out as these huge plumes of paint erupt into the void. You continue to surge forward.
That probably just means like attack the big ships.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, do you want them to stay back with the factions behind you and keep them busy?
Well, I will
the ones that
say,
are right around us.
I think they should still, because the only people that are actually like fighting.
The Griivarr, everybody's going at each other.
Griivarr is about to go for U4F or UFTP, and UFTP is the only one who would still be going for us.
But these
That's
tiny
close by.
UFTP fighter ships, it'd
That's
be
true.
nice.
Griivarr might go after the UFTP fighter ships around us. That's the only UFTP, right? Is the
Yeah.
big like mothership and then the
Yeah.
guys.
So I say keep
Yeah.
maybe hang back and keep working on like the artists and
Yeah, that's true. Keep the other guys away.
Do we
from
think
us.
that there's any chance that the Guernica Art Squad, though, could be talked into going for the corporation?
That's
or,
such a good call.
You know, like I feel
Yes.
like if they want to be edgy, like
Hey,
they should fucking go after
we've
the
got a
corporation.
team of people who can send emails on the
The
dot.
most
maybe we
mainstream
can
thing
appe-
to do would be
Oh,
to go.
We can
don't
appeal-
don't we have some reviewers in our Jib Job space? Can't we have them review
This,
the Guernica Art Squad?
This show.
You could.
Yeah, everyone's attacking us. You sure
Yeah,
you
we
want to
Just
copy
mass
them, or-
Yelp review.
Yeah, mass Yelp reviewing Guernica Art Squad is.
Yeah, so to Jan, I'm like, please hang back and do exactly what you're doing. You guys have been great.
The Lady Pike wheels around, blasts two of is actually gonna turn around and blast two of the Guernican Tigers out of
Yes,
space.
Great. Can I put
What
on?
is their dying?
Can I put the Guernica Art Squad and Jan in conversation with each other and just kind of sit there and watch them talk?
Yeah. Arcadia Prime appears.
A green ship with a fanged fish on the front. Nautical theme, how derivative. I'm gonna put my cigar out in your eye.
You see
Wow, incredible.
This is what we needed.
this is what we needed.
Yeah.
Okay, Lamelia and Dan Scrap also both engage with Guernica along with those Royd members there. I'm gonna say give me a having asked for that, just give me a D20 roll as like a group attack roll for your U4F friends going up against Guernica. You want a high number here.
Okay.
Is that a nat 1?
Oof.
With a, all right.
Wow, so many nat 1s this battle.
The last faction to go, at least out here in space combat, is gonna be Guernica.
Again, wouldn't it be so random?
Yeah.
They just
If you attacked
kill us.
Emercadia.
Why do they even want to kill us? Oh, they want
They want
Gnosis to make their randomization machine.
You guys want a low number.
1.
Do
10. The Guernicans chew through the roid removers.
That's so random.
Our old friend.
The Guernican fighters chew through the roid removers and begin to, then they take their full movement after using their action to fight, to pursue the worst. So the Guernicans are gonna come after you. Those Guernican tigers are, at least. The Guernican command ship has to use its speed to reorient itself here. And now it is going to use its, some more of its weapons. It's gonna try to recharge that.
It's like hungry hippo and we're the marble.
It's gonna activate its point defense.
Okay.
If they were just like,
I don't like when anyone does that.
They're gonna activate their point defense. And they actually are gonna take some shots on you guys.
That's derivative.
I hope that they just like spray paint us.
Yes.
Which
Don't they
actually is gonna be a
realize-
problem for Acme Ashman.
Honestly, pretty rad.
Don't
if
they
do
realize
spray
that
paint
the
us.
Emercadians shot on us, and they're kind of just doing the same thing
yeah,
that
wow.
they did?
The imperialism that they
Derivative.
Wow,
absorbed.
yes.
6 plus 7. My God, they missed twice! What the hell?
It's almost like they're incompetent.
Incredible. Guernica is gonna do the same thing. You hear over the comms Arcadia Prime say, "Get that hot dog!" And the Guernican tigers are going to disengage from the U4F ships and are going to start coming after the worst. So one movement for the tigers. The Guernican command ship is going to do the same thing. It's going to use 4 actions to come after the worst. So it's going to move 1,200 after the worst as well. For this, let me get, we're just gonna get an overall combat roll. Margaret, give me a D20 roll for U4F and give me, Sid, a D20 roll for our Vercadians.
Come on, babies. 4.
Okay.
U4F is 17 plus whatever they have.
Hell yes. You guys see the Lady Pike, the Bad Call, and the rest of the U4F ships that have come into space around you, allow the various brigade tigers and Guernican commandeered vessels to disengage and turn and open fire on Gust Weatherall's command ship. All 4 U4F vessels begin to lay down fire on Gust's ship. All right, how far away is Gust Weatherall from... Let's move the Guernican ship 1,200 forward as well. Guernican tigers are gonna move 800.
You're creepy and you're already dead.
Hey, you know when I'm gonna die?
That was scary.
That was scary. That was scary.
We need to like do.
That was scary in real life. Me right now, Allie.
Scared. You see Arcadia Prime comes up on the ship comms and goes, "What happened to the holofract just now?
Hi, how are you?
Is it gone?"
No.
It's not.
Sell it to her. Sell her like a box or something.
Here's the thing, the holofract is gone. It disassembled.
No, we can say anything is the holofract.
yes.
It's like when you sell a
Kill
bridge
us,
to
though,
someone that you
if
don't
she
own.
thinks that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then yes, it's gone, but it's also in you.
It's in me. Give me deception.
Can I give the help action?
Yeah, you can get the help action here.
My first ever lie is with a help action. Nope, that first one was better.
It's nice if Reba can't lie.
Wow.
I got a 21.
She goes, "You're right. I'm more powerful. What's more powerful than a supercomputer? A super being. Being. And I am being. And that's what art is. Art is the art of being. We are going to use my living body to power the anti-causality engine.
Yeah, that sounds great.
You gotta do
Hook
that.
yourself up to a bunch of
gotta do
machines
that.
and press start.
We're going back to Guernica! Phew, and you see the ship jumps into faster than light. All of your factions have been defeated, save this Commander Weatherall, Gust Weatherall bearing down on you.
Oh, bloody Gus.
This is Reuters News Ferret, Jimmy the Snout, coming to you live from Rec Station 97. The incredible action on Rubian 5 outside of the Fang of Frangus near Madrugada Station.
And you see a clip of your hot dog smashing through a decommissioned Amercadian destroyer.
Look, folks, you gotta see it to believe it. The worst, perhaps misaptly named.
As that goes live, your smash and grab, hundreds of requests come in. Your U4F membership contract request, one after the other after the other. Your successful missions, saving a galaxy that perhaps didn't even know they were getting saved, and perhaps they still don't. Or perhaps each and every Malton unit, they are getting saved in impossible, countless, myriad ways that we will never know or see. But the point is this: adventure awaits out amongst the stars.
That's all for Dimension 20, A Starstruck Odyssey. Thank you so much for being with us. See you in the stars.
Griivarr!
See you in the stars.
Oh.